$5,000 on a brand new road bike, $0 on a bike fit. That's how most consultants treat their first hire. Big investment, no setup. And then they wonder why it doesn't work. Most consultants invest serious money finding the right person, and so you should. They go through recruiters, interviews, trial tasks. Then the person starts, and what happens? Here's a bunch of tasks. Here's a Loom video. Basically, good luck. That's like buying the bike and skipping the fit. 2 months later, you're uncomfortable, they're underperforming, and they're blaming the bike. It's not the bike. That's not the issue. It's that you never set the foundation right. And the induction is like your bike fit. Get it right once, and everything that follows works better. I've hired teams in the Philippines, Australia, across North America, and after getting this wrong more times than I'd like to admit, I now run every induction call with the same checklist. 10 items, it takes about 40 minutes. First, personal connection. I want to know who they are, where they live, their family, what they do outside of work, what really makes them tick. Not because I'm nosy, well, I actually am in some cases, but it's not the real reason, because I need to know them. I need to know them as a person first before I know the business context. Second, I ask them what would make this a great call. Sounds simple, but it flips the dynamic. They're not being talked at, they're part of it. Third, I go through their background, not the resume, their experience, what worked, what didn't, and critically, what do they want to avoid this time around? Fourth, how they like to work. Do they want step-by-step instructions or just the direction and they'll figure it out themselves? This one saves you months of friction, believe me. Fifth, I ask what they expect from me. The question shocks people, but it sets up accountability both ways on day one. The sixth, business context. Not the whole strategy, just enough so they understand where we're going and how their role connects to it, because that's what people want, that connection. Seventh, I share a bit about myself, my story, my family, why I do this. It levels the playing field. They just opened up to me, so I, of course, open up to them. Eighth, culture and principles, the non-negotiables. For me, it's curiosity over compliance, fix it twice, no surprises, and leave a legacy. Ninth, the open floor. Let them ask anything. And 10th is close on energy. I always end with the same line. Let's turn this into the best role you've ever had. Think of the induction call as your insurance policy. You already made the investment in finding this person. 40 minutes of intentional conversation is what protects that investment. Skip it, and you're riding a $5,000 bike with a seat that's the wrong height. And believe me, that hurts. You'll blame their hire when the problem was the setup. If you want to get out of delivery, you need a team that operates without you. This starts in the first 40 minutes. Not with a task list, with trust. If you're a tech consultant building your first team, I've got more frameworks like this. Link in the description. What's your key takeaway from today? I'd love to hear. Want weekly insights on who to target and what to sell? Join my newsletter at paulhigginsmentoring.com/newsletter and share this with another tech consultant ready to escape the project grind.